Good afternoon and welcome to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for a Ford Focus Active Estate walk around video. But before we do get started, if you are enjoying the Perkins Garage's YouTube content, why don't you hit the subscribe button and never miss any of it ever again. And if you like the video, and any questions or comments you may have, please leave them in the comments section below. This here is a frozen white Ford Focus Estate Active featuring the 1 litre EcoBoost engine producing 125 PS of power. That 125 PS of power is then transmitted through a 6-speed manual gearbox. The vehicle is registered on a 72 registration, meaning we take Ford warranty with us until October 2025. The vehicle itself is on just under 5,000 miles, but I'll get you the exact mileage once we're on the dash in a moment. So let me walk you around this lovely frozen white Focus Estate. First thing we're going to do is come to the front and get the remote central locking out and unlock the vehicle. So what you're going to see in your video currently is 2 sets of flashing lights. They are not strobe lights, they are daytime running lights giving you ultimate visibility no matter what the conditions. They're flashing simply because the frequency in which my camera records at. So you've got some lovely high quality daytime running lights and indicators built in, and that is with the LED headlights in there as well. So some really high quality headlights. We have front parking sensors trailing all the way around the front lip of the bumper. We have that little cutout section in the grille there, that is for the driver assistance pack. In particular, that is going to be covering the pre-collision assist. Moving away around the bumper now, we come to the first gorgeous 16-inch machine cut alloy wheel. So you've got the silver shiny face with the gloss black just behind it. They look beautiful. As you can see, you've got the silver painted brake calipers there as well. I got that wrong, they're actually 17 inches in diameter. We have the silver painted brake calipers just behind, and they are fitted with Continental tyres as standard. And as you can see for yourself, plenty of motoring miles on those yet. Before we go any further, it's time to look up into the windscreen. We have a sensor there for the automated lights. The sun goes down, the moon comes up, your lights come on. Up in the top half of the windscreen, we have a sensor for the traffic speed sign recognition software, and also one for auto wipers and auto headlights. Even further north, we have a panoramic glass opening roof. So that lets an abundance of light and fresh air into the cabin whilst we're driving along, with the complimentary flycatcher at the front. No, I'm joking, it's just to distort the wind noise going through the vehicle. Back down to earth now, we have active badging on the front wings. Coming around on the driver's door, we have keyless entry. So a tap on those 4 lines. Let me zoom out, let me give us justice. Tap behind the door handle, unlocks the car. Tap on those 5 lines, locks the car. We have heated and power folding door mirrors there as well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Back to normal zoom now. I'm going to take a step back, and we can see we've got a lovely ladybird on the rear quarter there, but we have rear privacy glass, and that's all in tune with the colour scheme of this vehicle. So we've got the frozen white with the gloss black wheels, the rear privacy glass, and the black panoramic glass roof, and a complimentary ladybird for good measure. So at this stage of the walk around, I come to the offside rear of the vehicle, and I shimmy my camera all the way down, giving you some nice seductive angles of the bodywork. So hopefully it gives you a good idea of the condition of the body of this vehicle. Now I'm going to link that round to the offside rear wheel, which is another lovely 17-inch machine cut alloy wheel with a Continental Eco Contact 6 tyre as standard. Moving around the rear of the vehicle now, we have rear parking sensors to complement the front ones, so front and rear parking sensors. They look lovely. And there's the rear end, and you can just see how low that roof sits there as well. So before we go inside, we're going to give the near side the exact same treatment. So we're going to start nice and high up. It's a bit shadowy this side, unfortunately. And we're going to shimmy our way down the body, hopefully giving you a good understanding of every inch of this vehicle. I apologise for my camera skills. I'm no Steven Spielberg. So we'll link that back round to the near side rear discs on this vehicle, in case you're interested. And we can follow that all the way down to the near side front. Like so. So that is the exterior taken care of. Now I can get the key back out of the pocket, double click on that, and open up the tailgate. So this estate has an enormous boot. So if you're in the maybe you're into fishing fishing. That's what you need a nice long car for. You get fishing rods in there, not a problem. A couple of very long sausage dogs, anything long, cricket bags, suitcases, anything you like. So you've got an enormous boot. As you can see, I've got a Focus over there with a fantastically sized boot, but the Estate might be more appropriate, a bit bigger. Anyway, underneath the boot liner here, we have a multi-section. And if I can just flip that backwards, and I'll try and show you the space saver, spare wheel tucked under there. All relevant tools and jacks you need to change the wheel are all supplied. Also, a nice little sticker there of the divider section inside the boot, so you can keep your wellies somewhere without getting everything else muddy. So a very nice split design system in the boot there. We also have these little toggles here, so you can pull those. It drops the seats as well. How convenient is that? So if you are loading long things in the vehicle, pull the lever and you're straight round there. So lovely sized boot inside this Focus Estate. So exterior and boot taken care of. Obviously I need to unlock the vehicle, so use keyless entry, donut. Flip this seat back up quickly. Oh. Get the seat belt out, one-handed, beautiful, like so. Anyway, so the interior, let's start where we normally do. So you've got the beautiful Avtive interior there with 4 windows on the driver's door card. Spinning it around now to see the rear seats. It's like a 2-tone cloth interior in this Avtive. So you've got the light charcoal with a darker grey around the outside, all defined by some really lovely white stitching and the classic Avtive emblem in the middle there. So you've got 2 ISO-fixing seats, so the left-hand rear and the right-hand rear are both suitable for the ISO-fixing kids seats. So clip them in and keep them nice and secure in transit. So a nice opportunity just to give you a quick glimpse of the panoramic glass opening roof and show you how much light that lets in to the vehicle. Time to look at the goodies now inside the driver's door. So if you open that up, what we can see is on the driver's door card 4 electric windows, mirror controls and interior locking. We'll pan that round now to show you the driver and passenger seat. Again, we've got the lovely charcoal 2-tone cloth interior with Avtive badging down the base and lower base part. It's a manually adjustable seat, so we have one there for the front tilt with a height adjustment, a rear tilt and a forward and backwards on that lever there. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle. You're going to hear a bit of distortion on my microphone, so just bear with me for a second. Marvellous. So, the exact mileage on this vehicle is 4,658.1, but just under 5,000. Closer to 4.5 to be fair, but there we are. Anyway, so we're inside the vehicle. We've just turned it on using the engine start stop button, and now we can look at the driver display. So the left hand side we have an RPM gauge. Let's turn the air conditioning down as well. There we are. So RPM gauge to the left hand side. The bottom 2 we have a coolant temperature sensor and a fuel gauge. To the right hand side a speedo with kilometers an hour in the middle. The digital driver menu is controlled using the arrows on the right hand side of the steering wheel. So what we're looking at currently is your driver assistance. So they've got a little eco coach in there. Come down, we have the navigation, we have audio, phone, back to information and a trip computer. So this vehicle has been averaging 48.2 over its lifetime really, so some really good MPG. You notice on the bottom right hand side of the screen that is where the traffic speed sign is indicated. So that's a little bit about the menu in front of you. If I was to just zoom out, or digital speedo, always important. The left hand side of the steering wheel is where you'll find all of the adaptive cruise control buttons. So as you can see, the top left hand side we have the distance for the adaptive. We can set a limiter, bottom right, and that is an intelligent limiter as well. So it works in accordance with the traffic speed sign, and you can have it set to intelligence, so when it reads the sign it sets your limiter to that speed. So very useful cruise control system on this Focus. The right hand side again is just the menu buttons. We have a voice command, a pick up and decline phone call feature there as well. Moving over to the middle of the vehicle, the center console, if it will focus. This is called a Sync 3.4 monitor or infotainment system. It is the dark blue band at the bottom, so it's the updated software. That is divided in between audio, phone, navigation, apps and settings. We're going to do it in reverse this time. We're going to start in settings, and I'm going to show you the driver assistance pack. So that includes cruise control, speed limiter, lane keeping system, pre-collision assist, traffic sign recognition, wrong way alert, driver alert, hill start assist and traction control. If you click into vehicle now, a few of the sensors I was referring to earlier, go on to wipers, for example, we have the rain sensing wipers, and we also have the auto high beam in lighting. I just thought I'd demonstrate that to you. This screen is fully supportive of that, which is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So whatever software you have on your mobile telephone, plug it in using the USB data port and take advantage of most of the software on your phone. So that includes things such as music, audiobooks, podcasts, navigation, and the best thing for me is the voice command feature. So I click on my voice command button with my iPhone connected, that activates Siri, and from there I can ask Siri to do a whole multitude of different things, such as take me home, play music, call, anything you like, but it's hands free, so you're not going to be reaching for your mobile whilst you're driving along. That's a really nice feature to have. If we go back to the home screen quickly, in audio we have, let's turn that down, a really lovely sound system. In sources we have the classic FM, DAB and Bluetooth audio, so if you didn't fancy using Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, just Bluetooth your phone instead. In phone, again referring to Bluetooth, but we do have a really lovely sync navigation. I've used it very often on my Focus, it's never let me down. So let me just give you a quick example of that. Click the search bar at the top left hand side. Once the keypad's loaded, Charlie Mike, this is if you want to come to Perkins of course, 776 Sierra Alpha, click search and that'll work out a route for us. So if you were to click start, you can also have the directions appear on the screen ahead of you, again keeping your eyes firmly on the road or keeping them near a straight position. So that's a little bit about the screen. If I just pop the vehicle into reverse quickly, that will demonstrate the front and rear parking sensors in action, and obviously you'll get the colour band around it to signify how far or near you are from the object behind you or in front of you. If we go south quickly, so that's a bit about the screen. We have the dual zone air conditioning system, so both sides of the cabin, let me just get a bit closer there. There we are. So both sides of the cabin can be set to individual temperatures. So if you're like me and I have a really cold passenger, I keep her nice and warm by keeping myself nice and cool. On the bottom row of menu there we have the electronically heated front screen, air conditioning and recirculation to the right hand side, different flows of vents in the middle and demist functions to the left hand side. This vehicle also supports down there, if I can get down and dirty to it, there we are. So we've got a nice little cubby hole for your phone, we have a USB-C which is the fast charging, a USB-A and a 12 volt socket as well. The 6-speed gear selector is just there, and either side of it we have a few buttons. One is for the parking sensors on and off, we have a mode button and with automated stop start. This vehicle features an electronic handbrake which does cancel when you go to set off, but to apply just pull that lever upwards. I think that's about me for today, so I'm going to leave you poking out the lovely panoramic glass opening roof. Thanks for watching the video. Any questions you might have, please do give us a call on 01376 550 899. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.